Playing with randoms, attempt number 2. Let's see what's up. It's a double XP Liquid Vinium weekend, but because I don't get any XP anymore, I'm just going for the Liquid Vinium. So if these guys want to do the Easter egg, I do the Easter egg. If they want to just play high rounds, I play high rounds. It doesn't make a difference to me. But the reason I'm recording this is because I was getting this message from PlayStation 4, from PlayStation that kept saying, or Activision, that just kept saying, "Oh, you're not completing your games." I complete my games. It's not that I wasn't completing them. People were leaving out, and if they were the host, the game ended. So this is just like me documenting what happens when you play with random people as opposed to like a group of friends. Somebody doesn't get the Apocryphon, they don't get the Thunder Gun, they leave, or if they die, which is usually cases when they die. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm shooting the shooting.
Oh, something's happening.
Just in the event that these guys want the Easter egg.
It's always a fractured rock, drifting through space, beneath a cold blue sun.
And let's see what we're going to do.
We are.
Your pathetic scattering and howling did little to intimidate me, creature.
I don't understand this realm. We found ourselves at the edge of time itself.
Dr. Monty is on our
So the
side.
trick here,
That I am sure of.
usually for guys that want to level
got
up,
to be around here
guys
somewhere.
constantly ask me, how do you level up? When you play this map, Revelations and Garage Pro, we have two things that the other maps don't have. They have time challenges. And so Revelations is particularly interesting because with Revelations, it gives you a lot of XP for the time challenge. It gives you a whole lot of XP that you just don't get with
I
the other
fear
maps.
we may need Dr. Monty's
Now,
assistance
if you
if we are
complete
to defeat such
6 rounds
a
over 5
nightmarish
minutes,
monstrosity.
that's almost something like 10,000 XP. By the time you get to round 20, if you're a low level, you could literally have almost 20,000 XP points. But most of the guys don't do it. Like, you can get nunchucks, there's a claw, and then there's some kind of a little spear. And those are like one-strike kills up until like round, I think 10 or something like that. And of course, they're all in a place where you get Takeout sword. Right now, we're at 228. We're in round 4. We're on pace to hit it. Don't know if everybody's going to kill everybody. Guys are probably doing the Terry. Usually, before I was level 1000, what I would do is I would stay in this room until like round 20. By the time I left out of it, I had like 40,000 points and like 20,000 XP, 20,000, 30,000 XP. So, but these guys, they're just interested in getting the terrorists done, which takes up time. Which now we're up to 3 minutes and 25 seconds, and we're in the 4th round. And we're probably going to lose the time challenge. But, I mean, again, that doesn't make a difference to me because I don't get XP. But to them, it's a lot of XP that they're missing out on.
Your demise is imminent.
So now we're up to
Do you not realize the futility?
If we do this, we might meet that challenge.
My parasites will consume you.
We got 4 minutes and 24 seconds for the nunchuck. Yeah, we got a little bit more.
You foul parasites do not deserve your wings! I was never allowed any.
4:51. We got 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 5 seconds left to get the nunchucks.
Okay, fellas.
I don't think.
If you've been blessed,
No, we didn't make
or
it.
even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a
we can still
heated
do the
debate
rest of the
with
time
the old
without
Shadow
this,
Man and his
but
Apothicon
most of the time,
pals.
say people don't need
And
that.
it's making it
They usually don't
really
need the rest
hard
of
to
it.
keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape and bits of string. That part of leave me alone was not clear.
Up, man, down. Looks like he's in corrupt. Let's see if the date is open.
Oh, this
No, he's
was
not
nothing
in
to do
corrupt.
with
He's
me.
okay.
I can promise you that.
It's probably about time for me to get it done. It's now 6.
Ah, nostalgia. It really isn't what it used to be. Well, I think I should release him. Let him
orange,
stretch his
all right.
tentacles a bit. Precision,
Great, huh?
Clifford.
Okay.
Precision is
Good
key. Unless I just get a new weapon. I do prefer to remain nimble on my feet, even if it means suffering the indignity of rapid ammo depletion. Calm yourself, Lord.
Bingo is
I will get to you
always a
soon
good
enough.
weapon.
Fortunately, this is not heavy. I barely have the strength to lift a finger. Despite what you may have heard, Dr. Monty, I am capable of handling greater firepower.
The dredge, not a bad gun at all. People get his gun. The dredge and the BMR, for some reason, people give those two guns a bad rap.
Perhaps for the last time.
I mean, I understand, because and the Gorgon gets a bad rap too. It's a good gun. If you want to go high rounds.
I did not know it was LMG-3.
Oh, a man went down.
I have been unlucky in many other dimensions.
Yes.
It's a pattern.
People are often reluctant to pick somebody up when they're looking at the box.
There will be blood and guts. Probably some bone fragments too. I'd really prefer not to linger around here unless it's absolutely necessary.
These pockets are so full. I expect my pants will just fall down at some point.
Your screams will be silenced.
Hey, what's up, guy? Huh? Yeah, I'm not a glitch dude. So if you're playing with me, you're saying that because of the glitch. As soon as I see somebody in the glitch, I automatically leave out. If you're playing in the glitch, you're not playing. Yeah, somebody can just hold a zombie, but all of that glitch stuff, I don't really get down with guys that do that. Not even for the bathroom, because when I gotta go to the bathroom, I just hold a zombie. Glitching ain't playing.
I readily admit that I myself have a certain flair for the theatrical.
And literally, there's so many. I understand the need for a glitch, though. Don't get me wrong. And from what you're saying, I definitely understand it. But you got so many guys that just think that playing is about yeah. They'll just stay in there the entire game, and you're like, what the hell are you doing, dude? You know. Like if you're gonna.
That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. Yes! Foolish creature! You know, I sometimes feel guilty about damage. But then I remember, it wasn't really me.
Yeah, there's two of them. There's not just one. There's that one that's over there by the gate, and then there's the one by the clock in Garage and Drop.
Double points.
Yeah, I got a fire sale if anybody wants to save the last zombie.
I had many dreams within these trenches. I think really they were more like visions. Starting with the one where Maxis begged me to remove his grave.
Well, you can go down with it, but it does help. I mean, you can take like up to 11 hits with it. All right, I'm gonna pop these fire shells now. I'm usually normally just a zombie player, but I don't have anything against multiplayer.
Have long since lost their appeal, but that does not mean I cannot indulge now and then. Sometimes I tire of the slaughter. Sometimes I relish it. Today I'm
I just got the servant. I'm gonna go upgrade it.
Well played.
What, you didn't get the calling card for Revelations? Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, they're kind of weird with what they did with zombies. Now with World War II, they make certain that everything that you get on World War II and zombies and multiplayer, everything that you get in multiplayer and zombies, you get them on both. But they did kind of do some weird stuff with Black Ops 3, and I think it's because it, like, if you look at it, they really just put, like, if you make the comparison between Black Ops 3 and any other Black Ops game, this one has, like, takes up really, like, the most memory. Yeah, it's like a lot of memory. Yeah. Yeah, I had the 500 too. I also noticed that when you, it seems like if you, when you buy the game, like lately what I've been doing is I've been downloading games to my hard drive. And it's so, and you save so much more space when you just use the hard drive, the hard disk. Which is funny because, like, I've always looked at the hard disk and been like, and I like the hard disk. The only problem that I have with it is that they usually wear out so fast, which is why I started downloading them to the console instead. Yeah, you can use the cloud. Yeah, I upgraded to like a terabyte with an external drive, so now I don't really have to worry about, well, you know, what it is that I want to download.
We must secure more ammunition. Though that's pretty obvious. Not sure I need to state it.
4,000 gigabytes. That is a lot of memory. I mean, it's not as much as a terabyte, but that's a lot of memory. It's a lot of memory. Yeah, terabyte. You said 4 terabytes? Oh yeah, well, I'm not mad at him. I'm not. I mean, he has more memory for his console than he does for his PC. The wolf mask.
Double points. Double points.
reset this trading table.
There can be no escape from the laws.
So the trading table is done.
Insta-kill! Fire fail! I think these are slightly softer. Definitely. Ow! Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on here. Yeah? It's not pleasant. Fire fail! My God, I just realized. What if the box runs out of weapons?
What's the matter?
Double points!
I have been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it that you hope to achieve? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are but fragments of a bigger universe.
That was, I just finished doing the Viking mask. The Viking mask, it lets you, it's not as good as the God mask, nowhere near it, but it allows you to take up to one extra hit from the zombie. So the Wolf mask gives you stamina up, but the Viking mask lets you take that extra hit. What's that? Yeah. I'm gonna do it after. You can only do it after you do the when you're doing the Easter egg steps. So that's what I'm doing now.
Carry you from here. They will leave you as ashes.
I'm just doing the Easter egg up until the to the point where you do it when I have all of the Easter eggs, and because I have all of them, once I put in the wisp, everything out the box and off the wall is pack-a-punched. So, yeah. You what? To me, it doesn't make a difference to me, but I do the Easter egg just randomly for most of them, with the exception of Revelations. It really doesn't make sense not to do it. Like, I see like a lot of guys complain about it, like doing an Easter egg, and Revelations is really the only the only map that I can really see anybody making some type of argument for not doing it, only because it ends. But the reality is that, again, for those people that don't have a wonder weapon, being able to get everything out of the box, pack-a-punching off the wall, is a help. But because I have all the Easter eggs, anytime that I do the wisp is in spawn. And when you look at the truck, there's usually, if somebody has all the Easter eggs, both lights will be lit up on the truck. The left light is the wisp. So a lot of times when I play, you'll have like guys that don't know what they're doing. They'll go and they'll grab the wisp off the truck like immediately, not knowing that they just killed the Easter egg for themselves, because you can still do it, but they won't get the million XP. Because they took the wisp off the truck when they weren't supposed to. But when that's there, you can always, that means that somebody has all of the Easter eggs, and that you can just, and once they put in the wisp, so you don't have to complete the Easter egg, just do it up to the wisp step, teleport that one time, and everything out the box and off the wall is pack-a-punched. Now with the other Easter eggs, I do them simply because Revelations is really the only map that you really need to use Perkaholic on, because you don't get Perkaholic at the end. When the Easter egg ends, it's over. But the rest of the Easter eggs, they continue on, and you get Perkaholic after you beat the boss, the final boss fight. So I like to do the Easter eggs on the other maps just because of Perkaholic.
It'll make all the difference.
Yeah, this the other one's what? Yeah, I know how to do all of them. Oh yeah, I still love Black Ops, so I still play that. I play it on Xbox though. Yeah. Yeah, because for some reason, on PlayStation 4, I don't know why they did this, but they don't have Black Ops 2 on PlayStation 4, which is why they brought out, I think, which is why they brought out Chronicles. But they brought that out and didn't bring, and left Transit out, which I thought was strange.
No bullets. What the heck, so many of them? What happened?
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to call these Mogwais out in their Pokémon right now. Alright, here they come. There we go. Got him. Oh, we got another. We got.
Allow yourself to embrace. Rain death from above.
My paradise. Double points.
call 3 more out. Yeah. You gonna get that max yet? Damn.
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain.
All right, here come 3, other 3.
Bloody shadow. At least he's busy. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
Nah, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for that. All you have to do is just. Try to call. I think get rid of that guy. Seems like it. Oh, damn.
Monty's come as a bit of a surprise. He's not at all like I pictured him. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Do not fear me. Fear death.
And there's the spiders.
Cannot argue with your methods, Dr. Monty. Their effectiveness speaks volumes. He's going to bring it up. I know he will. He can't not have noticed. Death! Yeah, that's it!
Oh, we lost a man. I didn't even realize that before.
Too far to be damned by a lack of ammo. Embrace your fate. Begin anew. If only they didn't explode. I would love to study them. After all this is over, I think I'm going to become a pacifist. Probably not, but maybe.
Boom! Step out from the shadows.
You will fail! All of you! On my uniform? I'm very upset.
I fear we will face many trials this day. If this is to be my final day, then I will ensure victory.
Soon this will all come to an end. For you, it'll be much sooner. Scrub and scream all you want. In fact, I encourage it.
By the no-face helping, you get doped like long-face.
Is this a bribe, Dr. Monty? You know we're already in it for the long haul.
Honestly, if you could see just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I kept it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I'd describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the lake. But underneath, as it beneath the surface, it's a whole different story. Its legs are moving like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck.
Filthy. Positively filthy. for warning is over, mein Hellstorm. Invigorating!
Sometimes we
very upset.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you folks. When you play with randoms, you always get somebody that quits. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So when PlayStation sends you a message asking you, why are you quitting games, and you know that you're not quitting, it's because you're playing with other assholes that can't play and then decide to quit, tell them go fuck themselves.